The lack of accountability is what making South Africa a fatherless nation, and Sud Guluva might just add to that list. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and do comment in the comment section. Yesterday, both Sud Guluva and Ashley Ogol released statement. Firstly, it was Sud Guluva highlighting that he is being denied access to the child, but at the same time, he won the paternity test of the child. All on the other hand, Ashley Ogol is saying that the only time that she talked with Sweet Guluva was when she told him that he has a child, and Sweet Guluva, the only thing he had to say was, "Did you register the child with my surname?" I mean, the nerve and the guts and the audacity. Welcome back again, and do comment in the comment section. Do you think that we are seeing another case of a deadbeat in South Africa and lack of accountability from our men and boyfriends, husbands, and whatnot? So, guys, if you don't know, Ashley Ogo was rumored to be pregnant by the time her and the then boyfriend, who is Sud Guluva, are breaking up. And people were asking, why are you breaking up? And then there was a clip that was leaked, and then people were saying that was an AI. But now it proves, or it is not an AI, that was a real thing. Miss Ashley Ogul was indeed pregnant, because now we have a son that the paternity is being denied, or kind of being denied, because according to what Miss Ashley Ogol is saying, is that the fans were bullying her, and Sweet Guluva did nothing about it. Why would you do that? There was a high possibility. I mean, maybe we'll say the child is not mine, but there's a high possibility that the child is yours. Even if the child was not yours, at some point you did share something with this woman. Why do you allow people to bully her? This woman was a woman who stood by you during Big Brother days. This is the woman who said on live on television that Sweet Guluva all the way. You understand the betrayal that comes with that. The betrayal that against all odds I choose you, but when it matters the most, you decide to drop me like a hot potato, saying that the culture and whatnot they want to do, so they denied the culture. Now that the child is being born, why are you not doing it? Why do you first go to your lawyers? Does Zulu culture include lawyers? Like, guys, does it include lawyers? Maybe you are denied the access to the child, but have you ever thought of apologizing, humbling yourself for the sake of your child? For the sake of another too. Have you ever thought of that? Because what I hear here from that statement is a 2.5 page statement saying a whole lot of things that they don't make sense. It's just saying Miss Ogle's newborn child, Miss Ogle's newborn child. Every statement, every paragraph is just Miss Ogle's newborn child. Isn't that newborn your child? I don't think it's even healthy that we are sitting here discussing the paternity of the child. It's so sad. It's so sad, and I choose to believe Miss Ogle as a woman, and firstly because we are really, really, really used to this behavior by our brothers, by our uncle, everyone. Like, these men are doing this to us. This hits like home, because why are you doing this? I could not believe it, actually, that he could do something like this, especially to Miss Ogle. And like the way, could you say for my girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, just Miss Ogle's newborn child? At some point, I thought that too, he was gonna say on that statement, alleged child, because everything is possible at this point. He can say anything he wants to say, just to make sure that he wants to be there, but don't want to be there. It's giving. I can support you, but not emotionally. I don't want to be attached to this situation. It's giving that. That statement is giving that. I don't want to be attached to this situation, but if it's my child, we'll see. That was something so very low, 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 from a so-called tribal, or a very African man. There's something about African men and protecting their paternity and lineage that I don't see in that statement. You know, African men are known to say if they want to actually, if this is my lineage, I'll protect it at all costs. But this is not giving at all costs. This is giving maybe. This is giving, I'll think about it. And at this point, I'm disappointed. It's actually disappointing coming from baby. I don't know, even like the name Baby Daddy doesn't suit him. But he's no longer Sid Guluva, he's Sawa Guluva. Oh, bye, guys. I think I've said a lot. Bye.